Gonna change the world.
Let's start the draft.
Let's start the draft immediately and not
Right now.
talk about anything else, but
We're not waiting for
Gonna
music.
make a
we have a
real
draft.
difference. Feed the
we're doing a
poor
draft
and
immediately.
needy.
Friday, we get right into the draft.
First
Immediately.
overall, I'm taking.
We are drafting the best things to do with Lord Stanley.
Best things to do with Lord Stanley.
With the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
With the cup. Wow.
You guys go.
Okay, let's do rock, paper, scissors.
Because when we do 3, I just find it's too hard to follow.
1, 2,
Paper, scissors.
Oh, you got me.
All right.
You always do rock.
The best thing to do out of Lord Stanley is
Not out of, just with Lord
Red,
Stanley.
anything.
Yeah.
is raise it above your head when you first get it. The best thing is that little skate around the ice. You just
No.
won the cup and you raise.
Wait, is it raising it or skating around the ice?
raise it.
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
it is.
No.
Yes,
Because
it
the
is.
ra-
You're
the ra-
raising and skating at the same.
No.
No, I'm not. I'm not even listening to you guys right now. And
That's
I'm
two different
taking-
things.
No, it's the skate and raise.
You got 2
It's-
to 1 here.
No, I don't care. I will.
I
walk off
totally
this
agree because
podcast right now.
I was going to draft
No.
hoisting it as number 1.
That's the same thing. You hoist it as you skate around.
No, because
you
listen,
catch it skating. No. Because I'll break this down because you have to when you hoist it. What are you doing? What are you doing? When you hoist the cup, are you on skates and are you on ice?
I think.
Are you on skate? No, answer that question. Answer that question because if you're not going to give that to me,
I'll give it to you.
Thank you.
But I will just put it out there for the fans to vote. Is hoisting the cup and the lap around the rink, are those separate moments or the same moment?
those are different.
Because I think the lap is different. I think
Because
the
hoisting it and passing it on to your
You guys
teammates
are
is different than doing a
insane.
lap around.
you're
Yeah.
skating with it as you hoist it, bro.
I think the hoist is an
no one's agreeing
individual.
with you guys.
It's an
Zero
individual
people are
moment.
agreeing with you at home.
And then I think
Zero people are agreeing.
the
with you.
lap is another moment. They're both different. They're unique.
No, it's the
No.
same moment. You're lifting and hoisting and skating at the same time.
No, but skating around the ice to show the fans is like a
Hoist,
bringing them in.
is the cup around over your head? Is it
Plus-
hoisted over your head? Is
lap.
that what you do?
Not always.
Okay, so I'm giving Chip. Chip first overall is drafting hoisting it, skating a lap with it, kissing it, and passing it to your teammates.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so you're thinking so small-minded with this draft, and that's why I know I'm going to win it because there's so many things that you're not even thinking about right now.
All right,
Oh, no,
Jared.
I thought about them all, but I would have just
No,
taken them
no,
as individual moments.
that's
I love the
beautiful.
banter. Jared, what's your
Okay,
first?
just give me the kiss then, or did you already take that, Chip?
You can take the kiss.
I'll take the kiss.
Let me take
Kiss the
drinking
cup.
out of the cup.
Oh.
Let me
Alright.
go drinking out of the cup.
Chip takes
Little
the
kiss,
drink.
little mwah.
The drink afterwards,
Oh,
like
what
Drinking out of the
beverage
cup.
though?
Drinking whatever.
quench, obviously.
Quench out of the cup.
Yeah,
Drinking
Drinking
quench
quench.
from the cup. All right,
can't beat that.
best moment. I'll say bringing it home. You bring it to
Or
your.
is that bringing it home? Is it the plane ride? Is it at home? Is it when we get there? What's bringing it home? Are you the one physically bringing it home, or does it get delivered?
I'd say
Does it-
celebrating with your
You
people.
take it to your hometown.
Celebrating with your
right?
people, whether it's your whole town or just your family,
So the
whatever
entire
it
day,
is.
you're taking the entire day with the cup.
The day with the cup.
No,
I would say it's like the moment you're home with it, and it's like that feeling of like hoisting.
you
it.
brought it home.
Yeah.
Like that's literally
Bringing it
the thing.
home.
Yeah, I like that.
Bringing it to your hometown.
That's a good second pick for sure.
Okay, I'll
Because
take.
it's like your whole life's work, and you're bringing it home. You know.
I'll say when you're bringing it to the club after the same day you won the cup, and you're bringing it to the
Oh,
to
the
club
after
to
party?
celebrate with the whole team and the whole team.
Should I put after party?
after party?
Yeah, cup after party.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because like, and you're dropping what, a few 100,000 on that.
Yes, and the dinner wherever you choose to go with it, and you guys you have your own section at the club, and you're bringing it to the
Mm.
and everyone's there with you. So you're with all your.
There's
teammates.
one big one that I'm surprised you guys haven't gone yet, but I'll leave it to you guys. I'm not gonna put any ideas in your
It's
head.
beautiful that we have 5 draft spots. I'm only on what 3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say passing it to your teammate, especially if it's like someone who like
The handoff.
the handoff,
Especially like if you're the captain and you're handing it off to that one guy who's been waiting for 15 years to
Yes.
do, you know, like
yeah, it's the handoff.
Yeah,
it's
that's a good one.
always
Okay.
it's a meaningful moment of like you decide who you're going to give it to, and that's a good connection, you know.
yeah, for sure. Something that no one will forget, you know.
Okay, I like it. I'm gonna say the team photo with the cup when
Oh,
we're all
shoot.
lining
Number
up in
one?
center right with the whole team. Big team
Get the
guy.
ones up.
I'm a big team guy. I like getting everyone involved.
Yeah.
So everyone gets their ones up. They get in front, and it's just a big photo.
Yeah, that's a good pick. The
Beautiful.
team.
Thank you. And I have
photo.
such a great pick after this too.
Uh-oh.
You guys are whizzing through this.
We are.
Yeah.
I got it popping early when you guys really got me going there. So and then this is off the dome. I didn't even prepare.
Okay. Give me the cup party. because every
Wait.
like every
After
player.
party, I already got that.
No, that's
And then
that's the after party. But every player gets like a day with it, and
You
they'll
already said that.
And
though.
they throw a party. Yeah. No, bringing it
You get
home
the
is
pa- whole-
different than
no,
a party.
No, you only get the cup for one day. That is the party. It's the day. That's you already have that drafted.
okay.
No,
That's fine. Whatever.
I mean, I guess if you
What do you
count-
mean no?
like,
What do you
bring-
mean no? Because that party is the one
It's-
after the
it's-
party.
It's a little different for me. Bringing it home is like
That's the party. That's the party.
Mm.
You said that you took the whole day. You took the whole day.
No.
I don't think it's just, you bring it home.
You
and
only
it's
get
like,
it for 24 hours.
Everyone's like, oh, like
the party.
Chippy's, Jeremy's in town. He's got the cup, and like you go out for breakfast with it. You know what I mean? And like the people in town just know you're there. But then you also have your own party, like
I'll give
9
it to you. I'll
p.m.,
give it to you.
you're
Don't
inviting-
laugh, no.
bringing it to
I'm
your
trying to help you. I'm trying to help you.
Dude,
'cause it's the
bringing
same
it to
thing.
your hometown is different than throwing a party for like hundreds of people.
But that's the after party. I already got that.
No,
No,
it's-
after
it's
party is
different.
the team party.
After party is a team party.
Okay.
Yeah.
where they
Whereas like
Okay, okay, I'll give it
Jeremy
to you.
was at a
I'll
cup
give
party
it-
with Binnington.
I'll give
you
it
know,
to you.
like
I'll
that's
give it to you.
different than
Yeah,
a
I'll give it to you.
hometown.
I'll
like,
give it to
bring
you.
home.
I'll give it to you.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the parade.
That's
Oh,
what, that's
that
the one
cup
I had.
I'm gonna take
parade.
the cup
Uh-oh.
parade, the whole
Uh-oh.
cup day parade.
That's the one that I was like, there's a
Insane.
big one that you guys like a pretty
Yeah,
obvious
the parade at 5th is crazy.
one. Yeah,
That's
can't-
4, wasn't it?
no, that's five. That's
Oh,
five
my
for
God,
you. You
another
crushed
one.
it, though.
I got another one that I like.
The
I'm gonna have such a great what's it called? Unmentioned.
honorable mention.
Honorable mention's gonna be crazy too.
Yeah. Jer, what's your last pick? This could make or break your draft.
Yeah, I don't know. The best moment with the cup.
I could
One.
think I have one
There's
that's fun. I won't say it.
There's
but
one that's crazy that's undrafted.
let me say my honorable mentions
Okay,
before
okay.
you guys do yours.
This one's a little off, but I think it's big, and I don't think it's really celebrated. But seeing your name engraved
Yeah,
in
that's
it.
the one I was gonna say.
That's a
That
big
was-
one.
that was the one.
Yeah, okay, because I don't think that's ever really shown as like the first time. I've never really seen that
Having your
celebrated.
name engraved on the cup.
Yeah, having your name carved.
There- I'll do you
into
one
it is
better.
Huge.
The best moment with the cup is 30 years down the line when you go to the Hockey Hall of Fame and see your name on it.
Yeah.
And you tell your grandkids,
Right.
you know?
That was one I didn't think you were gonna get, and I was like, "There's no
But
way." That
another one is just like you can call them like the gimmicks, but like the social media moment, like Phil Kessel with the hot dogs in it. It's like the photo op, but it's
Yeah.
just for like the social thing. Like
the
those
viral,
the-
viral social-
yeah, like those are the fun things.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Chippy just crushed this one.
You got the name. If you didn't get the engraving one, I think it would have been bad. But
Yeah.
I think the name engraving is pretty big.
Yeah, I think
Kind of pissed.
from a
at it.
personal level, but yeah, they never really capture that moment of like a player finally like just seeing there I am.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I would say that's doing something with Lord Stanley because it's like literally you're
Oh
just
yeah, it's a Stanley Cup moment. For
yeah,
sure.
for sure. Yeah.
All right. The list. Chippy. First overall, hoisting and the victory lap. Just lifting it over your head and doing a lap around the rink. I mean, that's number one. If that's not number one, you're crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I do think that your second one was a pretty close for me.
It's a good one. It's a good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Second, drinking from the cup. Third, the cup after party. I mean, that is
The team after
the
team after
like
party. Yeah.
immediately
like the
after
club.
winning it, going out with all the boys.
Boys
That's
are like,
gotta
where are
be
we going?
crazy.
And then bringing the cup to the.
Yeah,
That's gotta be a top moment.
That I'd say that's got to be more memorable than the parade. Like the cup
Yeah.
parade
For
is
the
good.
teammates, yeah.
Like that day.
But for like history, the parade is like.
Oh yeah, but as from an individual, if you won the cup, that's gonna be
Yeah.
top.
because you just won it.
Like your euphoria, everything is.
Oh, I should.
vibing.
How do we not say? I got an honorable mention after this.
All right, team photo on the ice with the ones up. Like that's gonna be on your wall forever. You're
Like that's like
moment.
that kind of viral Instagram moment where
And-
everyone gets to post that.
Yeah.
And the one guy accidentally put up like the two instead of one. Well, what do we do? What are you doing? Ones or twos? And then the cup parade. Great list.
Yeah.
So my list, we got the kiss. The kiss when you finally
Big
kiss
one.
the cup.
Mm.
When you bring it home, you know, that small town vibe. You bring
Yeah.
it back to your small town. The handoff. The
The handoff, that's the one that I think could even things out for you. Because like that's such a meaningful thing for so many people.
It's a good pick, but not the same as
and then your individual cup party, the one that you plan with like all your closest friends and family.
Mm.
And then last one is seeing your name engraved on it. What do we got for honorable mentions?
I would say after the champagne in the room after with the cup.
I thought that was part of drinking from the cup.
Yeah.
I would
Kind of
say
is,
it
yeah.
is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean not really, but it's like when you're spraying everyone champagne.
The dressing
in
room. I
was gonna say the-
dressing room after.
The pass around You're
The
passing it
dressing
around
room.
for a drink, you know.
Right.
Like when they put the ski goggles on and they all spray
Dude,
the
w-
champagne.
when-
I haven't even seen that.
When
yet.
I was at
Do
Bennington's,
they even do that? I thought that was only the the
No, they definitely.
basketball.
definitely gotta
when
do
I was at Bennington's,
Hockey players don't put ski goggles on.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, they
all-
do.
yeah,
Some of
do,
them do.
Some of them, yeah.
it.
Mm.
when I was at Bennington's Stanley Cup party, I had a chance to drink from the cup.
Oh,
He was like, he was filling it and then passing it around to people,
right.
bringing it up to people, and I was like, I can't.
What?
No,
What?
I don't
Dude,
know.
You get one shot.
That's
I
so
know,
dumb.
but I was like, nah.
You had it one shot,
I,
and you take a photo of you doing it, and you rub that in every
You
beer
said
leaguer's
no
face for
to
the
a
rest of time.
Champion that's offering you the cup.
I didn't,
Hammer that back.
I didn't
don't
win
even,
it though.
I don't even
eh?
drink, and I would crush one.
I don't know. I felt like I didn't.
Put some
earn
quench in it.
I felt like I didn't earn it.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, you felt like it was sacrilegious almost.
It's like you drink from it if you win it. You know.
Mm.
Yeah, it's kind of
And
like
you
that.
still felt hope. You're like, I could win it one
No,
day.
no, no. I don't think I
wanna
ever
taint
will.
that.
I don't think I ever will. But it's just like it didn't feel right. Like I.
Oh, you
I-
don't
like I'm-
think you ever will, but it's still a possibility.
No, that's
I
crazy,
no, we
though.
could. I could be a stick boy and.
If
for
he's
the-
like offering it though, it's like, oh, it's kind of.
I know, that's
Oh
the thing,
no,
right?
you're saying no.
I'm
It's
getting
like,
a hall pass here. I'm getting a hall pass.
What did you just walk away? What did you say?
No,
Like, no, thanks, man.
Obviously, there was like a bunch of people who don't have the same morals or standards of me, right?
Oh, so you're kind of like you could have joined in, but you just
like
opted
he
not
kind of like looks like makes eye contact. And I'm like, nah, right? And then some like drunk like 20-year-old's like, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Next
let,
thing you know, your teeth get smashed out.
let the non-hockey purists
Mm.
go ahead and have their moment. And,
Yeah.
right. It's not for me.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nope.
How'd you get invited to that party?
So
Chippy's
I
taking
taught him
notes.
everything that he knows, and then I was working with Hockey Shot at the time, and he was planning this big Stanley Cup party. Of course, he wanted to have the Hockey Shot tiles and like a shooting booth and a net and all that set up. So the guys at Hockey Shot, hey Jeremy, you want to go set this up at Bennington's Stanley Cup party? He's like, yeah, sure, okay, I'll set it up.
Yeah.
So I'm in and all the stuff. I set it all up, and I'm like, I might as well just hang around and like pass pucks to people. They didn't tell me to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm sitting there and just passing pucks, helping people out, and then they
Who else was there? Was it just him? Or?
he had he made a big deal of it. There was a lot of like other NHL players,
At the end of the
his
night-
friends and family.
Jerry, you told me this story before. At the end of the night, he asked you almost like, or not you. He asked the Stanley Cup guy,
Yeah,
is how does this rate on all of your Stanley Cup parties?
yeah,
you know.
it's pretty cool. Like
So like he was putting in a lot of effort for this party, and that's why I was saying it's different than bringing it home.
yeah,
It's like bringing it to your hometown, and even if they have the stage
No,
set up, is
but
different than like
Isn't that
a party.
That was his day though with the cup.
no,
Yeah,
but
he
Jerry
had a
was
day
saying
with the cup, but he had like his time, like, and then at like 7 p.m. it's like, okay, now let's do the cup party.
Yeah.
He shows up on a fire truck, and like he's got dancers and people juggling fire and
Yeah.
all that
You
stuff.
can
It's a
see
little
where the
different.
overlap though.
There's a bit of overlap.
You can
yeah.
see how I was like with my pick. It's like overlap.
but like you
There's
might do a
definitely
Stanley
overlap.
Cup party in where you currently live, not in your hometown. You know, like
Right.
where you
Yeah, that's
grew
true.
up. So that's why I say it's different.
Hey,
Because
I got a
different
question.
people.
Your day with the cup. What's something that
Oh,
you would do?
Ooh.
Your day with the cup.
Well, when I get it, I think I'll bring it to the Coldwater Minor Hockey Arena where I grew up playing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that.
okay.
Put it up next to my most sportsmanlike and MVP trophies.
Your
Yeah,
two
yeah,
most
yeah,
prized
yeah, yeah.
awards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah, it's a close second, the Stanley Cup, but
Mhm.
yeah.
I like that. I like that. I already had my day with the cup.
Mm.
Got delivered to my doorstep last year.
And you shot
That
it.
was wild.
And you
Yeah.
shot a TikTok with it.
And I shot a TikTok and I put it in my living room and yeah, I didn't that was about it. That was wild. I can't believe that was in like the actual cup.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
The actual cup. That was
That's insane.
wild actually. And now like in the moment I was just like I was in such a creator moment. Like I was creating and I didn't realize like
How wild it is.
oh wow, I actually got the cup at my
Yeah, I know,
doorstep.
eh?
Like actual deliver like the legit like in like that was insane.
I would have
Yeah.
shot
Like that's insane.
70. I would have shot 75 videos in while it was there, just like I would have not slept and just thought of like idea after idea after idea, drip feed them out, save them. Every year it looks like you have the cup.
I know. I actually have quite a bit.
You just pretend like you have the cup and you're like, I'm letting them take it for the presentation, but it'll be back here tomorrow. Then you post another video.
Probably should have reposted my picture with the cup. But
Yeah.
I just
Oh, you saw it again when we went to Florida.
I was just like, damn. Yeah. Then I actually my whole profile picture now is with the cup.
Yeah, I saw
I
that.
can't
there you
shake Stan.
Nah, it's following you
I
around.
can't shake Stanny.
Champion mentality. You know,
Yeah.
the best finds the best.
All right.
Championship mentality.
Talking about the
Hold on.
Wait, I gotta do.
My day with the cup.
Okay, yeah, you can do yours. Yeah,
Oh, I'm allowed.
yeah. You
Excellent.
can
What
do
would
yours.
Jared do? Okay, can I predict what you do?
Sure.
You know, you're gonna like. I think you're gonna bring it to your team that you're coaching. You're probably gonna do similar things.
No, I just won it. Like if you just won it, you're a Stanley Cup champ. Like you
Oh,
just-
your day with the cup. Yeah, that's what I mean. Your day, you're probably gonna like share it with like your kids and their friends type thing. Like,
you're pretty close.
your family.
I'd chuck it in the Toyota Corolla because I'd be driving an affordable car. I wouldn't be in some supercar or anything.
Ooh,
I gotta be sensible.
not a
Sorry,
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
I was gonna say.
He'd be in the free car he got.
No, I got it in my affordable like Hyundai.
What
you know, like
would you
mid-size.
call? Would you call a free car that's expensive affordable?
It's affordable for me.
That's what I mean. You know.
Fair. Anyways, it's buckled up, and I'm just driving around until I see a game of kids playing street hockey.
Mm.
You know, driving through these communities trying to find some
Whoa,
street hockey.
He's content
I would be-
farming. He's content
and
farming.
I pull over, and I just
You're clip farming.
come over. I grab the cup, and I'll just walk on, and be like, "Hey, boys, next goal wins the cup," and I put it right down there.
We surprised these kids with the Stanley Cup.
I'm not gonna film it at all. I'm not gonna film it at all. No,
That would be Grabowski.
Just-
Grabowski, Grabo would do that for
just,
sure.
Just plop it next to a group of like 9 to 13-year-olds playing street hockey, and just be like, next goal wins the cup, and just watch those kids
I
go
love that.
nuts.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Like, and actually win it, and whichever team wins it, I'm gonna pass it to them and let them like help them hoist. it.
Okay,
Can
so
you imagine?
you
That'd
know
be
what's
sick,
funny
Milwaukee trophy.
is I was gonna lead into most Canadian,
Yeah.
and I was gonna say what's the most Canadian thing to do with the cup.
Uh-oh.
But honestly, that
Might be most Canadian.
that might be most Canadian. Like bringing it to play for the kids who are playing street hockey. Like
That's
how many countries have kids playing street hockey everywhere?
Well, unfortunately, it'd be
Probably
hard to
street hockey,
find
yeah,
street hockey. I
probably-
don't see it
It would
often.
probably be
Yeah.
nearly impossible to go find someone playing street hockey right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's tough.
Which is disgusting.
When do you ever hear
You
anyone
see
yell
hockey nets in the
"Car"?
driveway, but it's usually like one kid just shooting a puck. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
The most Canadian, bring that thing up to Muskoka, baby. Give it the cottage.
Mm,
If I had a day with the cup, it would be up at
Up at the
Muskoka, right by the
cottage.
dock, by the lake.
yeah.
And just embrace the moment and just be like, yo, we won this thing. Shout out to the trees and stuff around me.
Most Canadian thing to do with the cup? Yeah, I mean, I think
Potty, bro. It's
awarding it to some kids playing street hockey, I can't get.
I think most Canadian thing to do with the cup is bring it to a summer hockey school, put it on the ice, and do drills around it.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
good.
bring it to the local community.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
does that though.
yeah, bring it to the
No, but like you're on the ice doing drills with it, like it's not
Yeah,
like you
or
just bring it.
Bring it to like the fire.
right,
the
so,
fire hall.
Guys, I want you to do a toe drag on the first pylon. Then we're gonna do a tight turn around the second pylon.
Crossovers around the cup.
And then fake left, go right around the Stanley Cup, and then get shot on net.
Yeah.
Toe drag release the Stanley
That's
Cup.
what Crosby would do. Crosby would be like doing drills with the
I think
cup.
I've seen Sid. Sid, he just kind of brings it to the cotty, doesn't he?
Yeah, I
Like,
wonder.
Sid's more of a chill guy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
Yeah,
making a
kinda
whole. I don't think I would do a whole event. Like I'm not like a one to throw a party. Like I'm probably just.
Yeah, chill with the boys.
You would take
Boys.
it and start journaling about how you're feeling that you have it.
I literally didn't tell anyone I had the cup. I literally just had it with my parents, and we just
Yep.
chilled there. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't need to tell anybody.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, just kind of chill and just. I'm not a big party guy. I'm not a big throw a party for myself guy.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do sty or no sty?
Let's do it.
This episode is brought to you by Muskoka Brewery. Tread lightly, one of the best light beers you can get, crafted in the heart of Muskoka.
I always have Tread Lightly and Hazed and Confused in the fridge. You know, either I'm going to be having it when the boys come over, right? I always got it on supply. I spare no expense. And actually, something that they just did, Muskoka Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
So this used to be a premium beer. You pay.
It still is,
it's-
arguably.
it's still a premium beer, but without the same premium price.
Ooh.
Yes. So they've dropped the price on the 24 pack.
Mm-hmm.
So now if you want to have a better tasting beer, You know, you grab the tread lightly
And support local.
and support local. So if you want the light lager and you're usually reaching for the other guys, grab the tread lightly. Trust me, it's a tasty beer.
And it's available in a new extra tall can.
Oh, they got the big boys.
They got every size you could ask for.
Yeah.
Go grab them from the local LCBO, beer store, grocery stores, or from Muskoka Brewery online.
Or go straight to the brewery if you're in the Muskoka area.
Yeah, there you go. That's even
Swing
better.
by, make a day of it. Grab yourself a case.
All right, big thanks to Muskoka Brewery for sponsoring the pod. Let's get back to the episode.
Let's close it out with
Rip it.
Sty.
Yeah, I got a quick one here. It won't take long. I only have like a handful. Sty, no sty, or puck daddy. Parking on the wrong side of the road.
Did that the other day.
I think it's Sty, although you are risking getting a parking ticket, which is not Sty.
Because you're facing the
I-
wrong
like-
way.
Really, why does it bother anyone? Why can't you do that? Like, it must be dangerous.
I did
or
that the other
something?
day,
It looks like there's oncoming cars, maybe.
and
I don't know.
yeah, like I moved over to left lane. I was picking up my buddy, and then a cop went right by me, and I was on my phone. I'm like,
Whoop,
oh,
whoop.
I was like, oh, but that cop didn't even notice.
No, it's a bit of a power move,
Mm.
right? Like if you're on the right side and the house on the left, and you go boom, boom, and you pull in real quick, hop out of the driver's side, and you're walking straight up.
Right.
A bit of a power move.
It is a power move.
Yeah.
I'd say
And then when you
Sty.
got to leave, you're like driving
I'm going
all
Sty.
kinds of.
I'm going Sty on that.
Yeah, it's a Sty. It's a
Yeah.
Sty move.
See,
When done correctly.
I think it just not even for any like moral reason. I just think it looks funny. So for me, it's no sty.
Aesthetically, you do not like.
I'm like as my OCD. I'm like, no, everyone has to be pointing the same way.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
But yeah. All right, next stuff.
Wait,
here.
I got an extra.
Oh,
Sty or no Sty, making your own parking space.
Sty.
how do you
Puck
do
daddy,
that?
puck
How does
daddy.
one do that?
Oh, you never had
Throw
a
it up
Jeep.
onto the grass.
Yeah.
Throw it up at the.
Climb up over the curb and like onto
Yeah.
the embankment.
Oh.
You know,
Getting creative with it. That's
like,
what I
like you
call
know in the
that, yeah.
winter when they dump all this
got-
like the
It's
snow
always those
plow
guys in those big
has
lifted
piled the
trucks
snow
are doing that.
and they've taken over 2 parking spaces filled with snow and you just drive up the snow and park on it,
Yeah,
something like that.
that's sty.
It's
until
kinda
you
no sty
until
too,
you
though.
break
It's
the
kinda-
bumper off your car.
Sometimes it just pisses me off when I see that.
It's always the guys in the
It's
dually
always the guy in
trucks,
the dual exhauster, and I'm like,
lifted
hey,
dually truck.
relax, buddy. Just fine."
especially at the mall on Christmas. You see it everywhere. People parking up.
Yeah, you know what?
It's like
I'm changing a no sty.
It's like a 70-degree angle, and this guy's
If
parked
it's
there.
okay, here's the
It
thing.
just pisses me off. I don't know,
Parking-
It just kind of pisses me
Parking lot in a parking lot, no sty. In a neighborhood, sty.
Hmm.
off. Why is it changed in the
Because the
parking
parking lot is like there's like hundreds of spots and like you should be able to find one. But like in a neighborhood or
But
like
yeah.
you're like in your lawn and stuff
like a
like that,
hawk.
sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
But chances are you might be encroaching on somebody's privacy. Parking on their geraniums.
I guess yeah, it depends on the neighborhood.
Park right in somebody's flower bed.
Yeah, you park on the neighbor's front lawn.
Just bring it up the curbs.
Yeah. All right, next up here. Sty, no sty. Leaving the toilet seat up.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's,
Leaving
Sty.
the-
It's very
leaving it up?
convenient. It's very convenient.
When you
After you've used the bathroom, leave the toilet seat up.
Yeah, you gotta
Oh,
do it.
yeah, I've done that.
You're claiming it as your
It really
toilet.
depends. Like
Yeah.
if you're in like a public setting, yeah, like I'm using my foot to lift that thing up and down.
Yeah. Okay, follow up then. Sty, no sty as a male, using the toilet without putting the seat up in the public
Nah,
bathroom.
disgusting. No Sty. It's terrible. And you know what? The gender neutral bathrooms, the women are not ready for the amount of spray.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
I'm-
girls
I've done
have to
it.
sit.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I've never done it,
Mm.
and I'm not letting you guys say it either.
It's a no Sty move. I always
no
use
Sty,
my
but
foot and I
I-
lift it. I never.
Nah,
I never
you
leave that
have
seat out 'cause
once.
I think it's
You
gross.
have once
Mm-mm.
though.
The only time I have is when it's already so covered. I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I
not
mean.
I'm not
You've
touching
run
that
into
thing.
one where it's absolute.
Like someone already did the damage
disgusting.
here. I'm not making it any
You're not-
worse.
Jerry, you're not telling me you've never done it, and I'm
I-
not gonna let you get away
For
with
sure,
that.
you've done it at least once in your life. You got
I
10
hate it.
years on me, and
I
No.
still hate it
13
too.
on
I'm
Chippy.
just saying.
I
you've done
hate it.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I've
hate
never
it.
done it though.
Even if I see it's like soaked, I go, oh, and I take
No
my
way.
shoe and I lift it up. I do, and I'm like, oh, at least,
Jared's an honorable man.
21-year-old Jer.
dude, I've always hated it. And
I do too. I'm not saying I don't hate it.
I
I'm
do
just
like
saying-
I build a little bird nest
being
on
Oh,
honest.
there.
I was just about to say, sty, no sty, making the bird nest.
I build a little bird nest on there.
the bird.
I used
You,
to-
you
yeah.
can take the toilet paper and put it all over the seat.
Oh,
so you
oh,
don't-
yeah, that's all. If you guys aren't doing that, you're in the public setting. I don't even like going in a public setting, but if you're going right on the seat. You
Raw
are
cheeks.
disgusting. That is.
I used to just hover. I
absolutely-
used to hover.
No,
Hover.
Put down the TP on the seat, and if you're not doing that, what are you doing? You have to. Like, you
Ugh.
cannot go raw cheek on that ever.
It's the worst when there's like 3 open and each one of them has been
Ugh.
sprayed. Like you open the one, you're like, ew, and you go to the next one, ew, and you go to the next one, and
Oh,
it's like, oh, so you have to clean one off.
Mm.
so brutal.
You have to get
With
like
your foot in the toilet paper, like
a
you just-
mitt full and put it on there,
and then you're TPing it. It's
and then you got to put the
horrifying.
nest because it's still
You
damp.
guys have a whole like process.
It's man.
Well, what are you doing? You're not doing the nest?
I mean, if
just goes
if
in
the
the-
toilet seat
Oh,
looks
no.
dirty, I'll give it a wipe down and then go.
No way.
If the toilets
You're
are
not doing a nest?
no,
Nuh-uh.
he just
I
goes,
used to.
Oh
Not anymore.
my goodness, that is insane.
If Hayden goes in and the seat is gross, he just goes in the urinal.
That thing is
number 2 in the
plastered.
urinal.
Even if you wipe it, it's still
The sink.
it still has urine just plastered all over it. I don't care even if you wipe it; it's still plastered with someone else's urine. Multiple people's. That's
Just get some baby wipes. You're good.
no way.
You take a little soapy
you're not
paper
bird
towel
nesting
from the
every
sink and wipe
time.
it down. You're good.
That's crazy. That's
All right, next up, sty, no sty, or puck daddy. Duty fees, and I'm not talking that kind of duty.
I know what you're talking about. It's no style. I don't understand them. You buy a book for $40 and then you didn't notice that it came from the States.
I literally
And then
just bought a computer and my duty fee was $700.
I'm saying it's
and it was disgusting.
crazy.
It's criminal.
And sometimes because like the brokerage fee is like a flat $10 and then the duty is like sometimes if you buy somewhere for 30, you have to pay 30 in tax and duty and brokerage fees.
Mm.
It's like
You know what? Money's not real. Whatever. Just pay it.
you should make more of it.
Just make more of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
All right, I agree with you. It's no sty.
No sty.
There's no other answer.
No, it's
ridiculous.
Like
Who wants to pay
that's
more
back-
to have your
that's back-
package show
it's
up?
back on the tax.
And like you, especially when you don't know that it's going to be more money, and it just shows up at your door. It's like, oh, you want your package? Okay, that'll be $75.
That's the problem. Sometimes, hey, it just shows up and here it is. Yep, here it is. And then maybe a week later, oh no, you owe $90 on that. What? Why? I don't know. It's just you roll the dice. Oh, this $300 on that one. What? Why? And the next day, something shows up. You don't have to pay anything for that one.
yeah,
It's mystery.
Unbelievable.
doesn't make any sense.
Mystery.
All right, next up, sty, no sty, or puck daddy. You guys ever had yogurt and there's like the fruit chunks in it?
Mm.
Do you like those, sty or no
No,
sty?
no.
No,
Sty.
no sty.
Because they're not fresh and they just
No.
taste like chunky.
No.
Like it doesn't feel like it belongs.
Some people
No.
probably love
I
it.
prefer plain
Some
yogurt.
People probably love it.
Yeah, don't give me fruit at the bottom
I want
cups.
smooth fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like especially
Smooth
okay, yeah,
yogurt.
sty, no sty.
Some people love it though.
Not stirring your yogurt before eating it.
No
if
sty.
you're
Oh, you know what? Actually, that's
No
how I used to
sty.
get around the chunks that
you
I
just
didn't
eat the
like.
top and
I
then
would eat
waste.
the top, and once I got to the bottom, I'd gently skim it, and then I'd leave all the stuff down there because it was too much. It's too sweet, and I don't like all the chunks. I'm like, I'm just
Mm.
gonna eat the healthy part of it.
Right.
Get rid of the.
Interesting.
Oh, talking about picking things
It would
out.
be slightly infused. The yogurt would
I
have.
like stirring. Big stir guy.
I would stir it too, and then I just take my medicine and eat the chunks, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
Talking about like picking things out though, we've all done this. Have ever heard of Lucky Charms? Sty, no sty, or puck daddy picking out the marshmallows and eating them,
That's all.
and
I
then
ever
leaving the
did.
plain cereal for everyone
All I
else.
ever did.
Are you saving them for later,
No,
or
you're
you're
dummying them.
just eating them?
You're just eating them,
You're dummying them.
or
That's not the move.
even more so,
It is.
you're pouring cereal and you start picking out more to put more on top, so that you have a better marshmallow to regular cereal ratio.
Oh, that's terrible.
I used to do that, and then by the end of the box, you'd have like 4 marshmallows left.
Yeah, it's tough, bro.
It's,
hilarious.
as an adult, I haven't done that. I haven't had Lucky Charms
do
in
they even
forever.
exist anymore? Lucky Charms?
Yeah, I used to do it all the time though, as
I'm
like a
sup-
teenager.
I'm surprised how many terrible cereals there are. Are we still feeding our
Let's get
kids
into
these
it.
things?
Let's get into it.
Once
get
we
into it.
know, once we understand how much
Poison.
bad-
Let's talk about the poison.
Yeah.
bad those cereals are, how are we still offering them to the kids? Like, it's sugar, and that's it. It's just sugar, and even the sugar. Once you get past the sugar to the carbs, which
Yeah.
is somewhat healthy, that's also sugar.
And a lot of them aren't whole wheat ones,
Oh,
so
it's
they're
like,
harder to digest.
What are we gonna do about it?
are we actually giving our kids marshmallows for breakfast
What
in
are we-
fruit flavored
Yeah,
sugar?
Yep, we are.
That's crazy.
I
It's
know.
crazy to
know,
me.
I never
know.
see. The thing is, I only had Lucky Charms maybe like once every couple years when I was growing up.
I-
So it was like, if I'm having it, I'm picking out the
I've
marshmallow.
never been a cereal guy. I was never big into cereal.
No.
But I know people love cereal. My mom loves cereal.
Yeah.
Uh,
But what kind of cereal?
She loves she loves the what's the Special K?
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, Honey Bunches of Oats.
Not honey bunches of oats. She likes this like yogurt one.
Oh yeah.
It has the little yogurt chunks in it. She's definitely a sweet tooth.
For the kids, I
She's
get
healthy.
this like I forget. It's like Harvest Crunch triple berry or something. So it's got freeze dried blueberries and strawberries and stuff in it,
Mm.
and it's got a pretty good mix. And then I also put like a big scoop of frozen blueberries in every time, so they're getting. And
Mm.
sometimes I slice a banana in there too.
Yeah, I couldn't
Nice.
believe how much sugar was in those
It's crazy.
cereals, man.
My dad was a big Raisin Bran.
And if you don't
guy.
get cereal with sugar, it tastes.
I had
like
mini
gosh.
wheats as well. Ever had mini wheats without
Yeah.
milk? How dry your mouth is sometimes.
Yeah.
I'd eat them plain sometimes because I didn't want to use the spoon. I just eat the mini wheats, and it's like there's only one side of it that even tastes remotely good.
Okay, sty or no sty?
Yo.
Only giving your children healthy things.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I
Or
mean,
is it
it just doesn't happen. Like, what's
it
healthy? You
can't-
know what I mean?
I think it's like
fruits and vegetables,
too-
nuts and legumes?
okay, too
Well,
much of a
I
good thing
mean,
is a bad thing
it's
because
just
then they're
like-
gonna relapse when they're
Now they
teenagers.
just become a weirdo, you know? It's
Yeah.
like, oh, like I got the
Balance.
I
You
got
need
the
balance.
no eating the Big Mac. Like if I just would be such a different. Like I just feel like you don't have any humor. At that
Exactly.
point.
You
You've
turn
lost
into
all humor.
you turn into Connor Bedard, right? Oh, never had junk food. Or
We're all
fast food.
robots.
Never had fast food, but I'm the greatest, youngest
Hey,
player in the
if
world.
every parent did that, there would be no room for professional sports because everyone would be a pro athlete.
Everybody be Connor Bedard, and it's
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to have some humor. You know what I mean? Crush the odd Big Mac. Like if I wouldn't have a bacon eater growing up on the way back from hockey, like
Yeah,
man,
you
like
got to find that balance.
I'd be a
in life,
different
eh?
person for sure.
So we're
I'd-
saying no sty.
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's no sty just because you need balance.
Mm.
In order to understand that things are good, you need to also understand what's bad. And like in order to truly understand it, you have to have at least
and
experienced
it's
it.
also
you got to
like
take the good with the
food,
bad,
like
and take it
mood,
without.
actually like mood. I was talking to a lady actually the other day. She's a doctor, and she was saying like actually how food makes you feel should be a big like. Because I was like, oh, like should you never eat like a Big Mac or like should you never eat these things? She's like,
Being
well,
in
it's like,
tune with how
if
you
it makes
feel.
you
Yeah.
feel good. I don't know what she was like getting at, but like the mood that if it makes you feel
your
good-
body
if it
feels
makes you
alive
feel good when
after.
you eat it, like it should like it's I don't know. What the heck she
No,
was saying,
but the key thing is understanding what feels good and what is just a dopamine hit. Because like your body can feel good after having a healthy meal and stuff, but if you don't recognize that you feel more energy than usual, then
Here's
it doesn't
something.
do any
Here's
good.
something
Yeah.
crazy though, because you can just hack your brain
Like, if
to
you hate
eventually
it.
feel good about certain things. I used to just be carb heavy.
People that ate mattresses.
There's people that eat glass bulbs. Anyways,
"Eh."
I used to be very carb heavy, French toast, like everything was like some sweet carb for breakfast. Toast or muffins, pancakes, crepes, what it was, croissant.
Keep the list going. What else? Strudel,
Yeah,
pancakes, French toast.
Lego my Eggo
Yeah,
waffles,
yeah. Oh,
Pop Tarts.
yeah.
Anyways,
Lucky Charms.
for whatever reason, I'm like, I'm just gonna eat something different. I started sprouting things,
Mm.
and now like not every breakfast, but sometimes I'll just have like a half bowl of sprouted lentils, which is
I know you're a healthy guy.
which is crazy to eat, but I feel good eating it,
yes.
which is weird because it's like, what's there to feel good about? Is freaking
Mm.
sprouts.
because
It's
you
not
know-
dopamine.
because
It's
you know
you're
it's-
learning
No,
that.
it's because you know it's good for you.
Yeah.
It's and
It's
almost
a placebo. Like, is it really good for you, or do you just like are you fired up because you think it's good for you?
that's what I'm saying, right? So like the first time I had that, I had like this euphoric feeling inside my body. Like I'm like, this is everything the body needs. I don't know if it was an actual like maybe they were poisoned and I ate too many of them.
It's funny that you were
I
talking
OD'd.
about the like if you think that it's good for you because I love Subway and I've said this multiple times. And I'll have Subway and I won't feel
Hayden
I,
loves Subway.
I won't I won't feel a shred of guilt for eating it.
Nah.
You know, like and I deep down I know that it's not actually like healthy. But my brain throughout my life has been like,
Oh,
this is
it's a sub.
it's a sub, it's a sandwich, it's good for you. And like I fell into that trap. But like I'll eat a sub and it won't slow me down like at hockey or anything. And I feel like
Yeah,
good
yeah,
after.
yeah.
And I'm like used to eating
That's
it or
what I'm
something.
saying. Like your thoughts.
But
are,
because
like,
you're
Yeah.
you're young and you're awesome at hockey, so it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Like there was a
I
guy
guess.
and he would smoke like half a pack of cigarettes and crush some Big Macs and then
Like-
go score 5 goals in our men's league.
Yeah,
She
I
was,
guess, yeah.
explosive.
Like now it's weird. Like yeah, like back in the day when I used to have junk food, like I didn't even think about being bad. Like I was like, oh whatever, let's go crush. Now I know it's bad, and when I eat
you
it,
feel
get
worse about
guilty.
it.
It's a
Yeah.
guilt. It's the
Ah.
lower frequency.
Ah.
It's the frequency that it puts you in. So if you don't, it's like almost like if you don't know it's bad and you're eating it and it tastes good, it's like it has less of an effect. Where it's like if you know it's bad for you, you know you shouldn't be eating it,
Mhm.
and now you feel this guilt because guilt's this low frequency vibration.
Yeah, I feel that.
So you know what I'm saying? So like the more
Right.
truth you get to know about it,
and understanding yourself.
you're
Too,
underselling yourself, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's like I told myself I didn't want to eat this, and now I'm eating it, and now I'm breaking a promise to myself.
Yeah.
That's
And now I'm losing
Interesting.
confidence in myself, and I'm guilt, and I'm
Crazy.
lower frequency.
I've never felt shame or regret after eating things. And when my buddy was like
I do now.
in his 20s, what was that, Epic Mealtime? Was
Yeah.
the thing? We made a meat cake. Oh my gosh, I don't know where I had this video that we made before Instagram and TikTok. I had it like on some old device and I found it.
Yeah.
And it was us making this meat cake, which was nuts. We had 2 layers of
Was it nuts or was it meat?
Meat.
Oh,
all meat.
Okay.
It went crazy. So a layer of meatloaf for the base,
Yeah.
and then we had a pizza as the middle, and then bacon strips as the next layer, and then another layer of the meat, like a meatloaf, to form the other piece of the cake, and then bacon on top of that, another pizza on top of that, and then on top of that we had pepperette sticks as the candles, stabbed it in.
Mm.
This sounds like cardiac arrest.
It was crazy, and I didn't feel like nothing. I ate a massive slice of it. No
Well,
big
it's like
deal.
it's also like it depends on if like you're working out. Like if I go for a 7K run, and that's what I did. I went for a 7K the other day, and then I went and got a double Big Mac because I felt like I earned it.
Yeah, why not?
And I was like, you know what? You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna feel guilty for eating this, but I think it's like depends on how active you are,
Yeah,
and if you're burning those calories, and it's like they are empty calories or whatever. But
I've never
Yeah.
thought about the
but like
mood
when
around
you're
food.
when you're but yeah,
That's the big thing.
I get that it's huge now because I know. Like I know I should be eating better, and then when
Yeah,
I
boy.
don't eat good, it's like, oh, I just broke. I think it's more of like breaking promises to yourself. When you say you're gonna
Mm.
do something and then you don't do it,
Yeah.
that stacks, and you lose confidence in yourself.
A big part of
can't
like
trust yourself.
having a successful diet is understanding that
Discipline.
but that's the thing is everyone's like I have to be perfect. But no,
You
you have
do.
to understand.
Kind of do.
No, but think about it. If you one day you're like I feel like I have that Big Mac and some chips or something, you know? And then the next day you're feeling bad about it.
Just can't-
Versus starting the next day, I'm like,
yeah,
that's yesterday. Today I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
be
could
better.
yes, but if you keep relapsing, it's like it's inevitable that it's gonna like.
But the more you feel
like-
guilty, the more
I
you're
know,
gonna
then the more,
relapse.
yeah, the more that's exactly it. But that's hard when you relapse again. You're like, damn.
But
Like,
if you start it with an understanding that there's going to be times where I break this diet, but it's not the end of the world. That's way better than
so
me
getting
like
back on the train immediately and not taking
exactly
longer
yeah.
to get back. It's like, oh, I
Yeah.
missed a day in the gym. Well, okay, I can go to the gym today, and not letting like 10 days stack up.
Yeah.
It's like getting back to okay, I'm not gonna eat like that.
And like the same
today.
could be said for training for hockey or running a marathon
Yes.
or like anything challenging in life. If you aren't perfect, but you understand that you're never going to be perfect, then you're going to be better off because you can
And
get
forgiving yourself.
you can get right back to it, forgive yourself and move on and
Yes.
understand versus feeling guilty and like I'm never going to be good enough because I didn't do.
and then getting stuck in that negative. And that's all
Yeah.
it is. It's like these negative feedback loops.
Accept it. Just accept it.
Accept it and be like,
on.
okay, yeah, I ate that Big Mac and nothing I can do about it now.
All right, I got one last sty or no
Rip
sty.
it.
Sty, no sty or puck daddy. Having 2 phones.
Ah, sty. Like 3 phones. If you're
The
creating
more phones, the
content-
better.
if you're creating content, you need 2 phones for
Like
sure.
you have
Like,
2 phones on your person. Like you're walking with.
You have
one
two,
each
you have 2
pocket.
phones. I'll leave it to you whether or not you're carrying them around all the time or if you just have.
I would say
in your pocket.
nothing good comes from having 2 phones because either one you're just too invested in the technology, or number 2 one's a burner and that's not good.
Oh yeah, for sure,
You're
no
doing
sty there.
dubious things.
or you just have a content phone and you don't have any social media downloaded on the one phone, so you can create with it.
You're using it as a tool.
It's a tool and you have no like social media. That's what I have.
I do think
on that one
context
phone.
matters. Like, also, what about people that have a work phone?
Yeah, work
you-
phone, personal phone.
Yeah.
That's true. You have your BlackBerry for work, which is like protected.
Yeah.
No Huawei.
But I'd say people that have
TikTok
2
allowed.
phones just because they want to have like Apple and Android at the same time or something, no sty.
Did you just get a new phone?
I did,
Samsung.
yeah.
Yeah, now
He's got 2 phones.
we have.
No, I don't.
How many cameras
Now
are
we
on
have
that thing? 9?
green. Now we have a green text message thing, and I was disgusted.
Oh
by it.
yeah, because I
No,
sent
was
the group chat to
disgusted.
you
I was
guys.
disgusted by it. I got a green.
Did you get the
bubble.
ick? Did you get the
I
ick?
can't stand seeing green on a text message, bro. It's the worst thing ever.
Hilarious.
Such a bad thing to see, but
This
We'll
guy-
have to start using the Google
yeah,
chat
I
or
knew you were gonna
something.
be a Sam. Oh, the camera's better on the Samsung. Oh, there's so many.
Hey, I haven't said a
Nothing-
single thing
Nothing,
about it.
but I know you're a Samsung guy. You're
You
like,
said it when
the
when the green
specs are
came.
better. The specs are better. Oh,
honestly-
nothing's better about it.
I like Apple. I like Android. I don't really care. I just wanted to change because I was
Oh,
tired of trying to
that's-
transfer files
How
from
do
my
you
phone.
change to a Samsung after being on iPhone?
Chippy
It's insane.
Pretty easy.
hates conformity, but everybody should use Apple. Everybody use.
No, it's-
Everybody conform.
No, it's like how do you switch? That's such a big. That's like such like a lifestyle switch to like switch to a.
I like it because
I
I
just switched to a PC.
see. I'm a bit of a software type person, and like I
I know
like.
that's why you're gonna say, "Oh, the specs
No,
are way better on the
no,
Samsung."
It's
I'm-
so you're so free.
I'm not.
so
I'm
free.
not saying anything's better than the other. I'm just saying I like to change things up. I enjoy figuring out new things and like problem solving, and like when I can't do what I used to be able to do easily, I'm like, how do I do that?
But
how do I
now all
figure
your
it
like
out?
your photos aren't on there. Like
Yeah, they
there's
are.
no
They're all transferred.
apps and stuff. Like all this like your notes.
Yeah, my notes
that's
transferred.
tough, that's
Everything
tough.
transferred.
That's
Oh, they make it easy.
Didn't, though.
They want you. They want you. They make it easy. I got a
Yep.
question for the boys, just
All right.
to end this.
We're
I-
not going with that white underwear stuff. That's like no.
I posted
way.
on my Instagram a little vote. It's
I voted on it.
okay, good. So we got boxer briefs or tighty whities, new team uniforms, where we just appear to be wearing nothing but underwears. So I'm looking for you guys.
We'll go look at whose vote. Go
Chippy does not like the tighty
Go
whities.
look at the votes.
Hayden,
and
what
see
do you
people are
think?
saying.
Okay, so here's my thinking. You have to go with the boxer brief because the tighty whities, the pant covers never actually cover all the pants, and it'll look
Yeah.
funny.
It'll look a little funny.
Whereas if you
right.
do the shorts, it'll at least look like you're wearing like boxer shorts.
And if I didn't describe that properly,
What's the vote?
yeah, basically we're trying to make our jerseys look like we're hairy men, like we have nothing on. So you can see,
We are,
yeah,
or you are.
Go to view.
our entire team's
Go
gonna
to
wear
view.
this. I will.
Go to view. Go
So
to view.
we're gonna look at the votes.
Chippy's sick that day.
No, new team uniforms. Okay, 72% says boxer briefs, 28% tighty whities.
You thought-
Oh,
You
okay.
thought it was gonna be different, didn't you?
No. I think the boxer briefs do look cleaner.
Yeah, like the
Like
tighty
I
whities
just
are
I'm just
tough.
trying to make it as embarrassing looking as possible. The tighty whities is hilarious. I don't think it comes across right. It doesn't look.
No.
It looks a little off. You know,
Yeah.
like if you pull it up, like
I said to you, Jer, before the podcast, I said that you should have had them design a tattoo of the old paint cans logo
Why
on
do
the
you-
front.
Did you throw that as a comment? You could have given a top comment there. Hey, how about a tat, an OPC tat on the
Yeah.
on the pectoral muscles?
I think like dead center, just like you would a normal thing, like
the middle
literally
of the
like
chest?
boom, right there, right on the belly and the chest.
A belly tat.
Well, that's
Yeah.
beautiful. And is that all we have?
That's all we have
That's all we
for
have for today.
this Friday. I hope everyone has a beautiful weekend.
What
Get
about
out
like
there and golf.
A tramp stamp or something.
Get out there and golf.
Get out there and golf, baby. It's the summertime.
Chippy, you got to get out there and golf with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You said you're
dominate
gonna
you.
dominate
I
me.
will dominate you.
All right,
I literally fixed my entire swing.
invite me out. I'll show up.
Gonna change the
I got you.
world with my hockey
Change the world,
stick.
baby.
Gonna make a real difference. Feed the poor and heal.